Has anybody else noticed that a lot of things that should be news is not news? It's not in the information that we get on a daily basis. And this could just be my experience, considering that ever since AI has gotten more heavily involved in things like the internet, everything has become ran off of an algorithm. So things that are likened to you, you're going to see more of. And your news is no different. Whatever you are clicking on, whatever you're reading in terms of articles, that's the news that you're going to see. It's based upon an algorithm thanks to AI. This is a good and bad thing. It keeps you up to date on your interests, but it keeps you out of date on the things that you're not necessarily interested in, or the things that you at least don't keep tabs on that much. Like this conflict that Israel is itching to get themselves into and trying to bait Donald Trump into getting into it right along with them. But that's my next video. This one is about how he recently shut down the border. He shut down the border, allowing like 100 people in a day, which is quite different from the tens of thousands we had just a few months ago. And I just want to say, because I've given it some thought and I've heard this opinion it put a different way, but it's true. If you are pro-immigration, if you are pro people coming to America, the United States, to make a better life for themselves, then you cannot be pro-open border. Pro-open border is actually hindering legal, true immigration of good, decent people that just want to come here and make a decent life for themselves. But we can't really do that because they're coming in with droves of people that are not trying to do that, and they're just trying to wreak havoc or cause trouble here in the U.S. You're making it harder for people that actually want to do a decent thing and live a decent life in this country, because you're allowing them to come in with people that, again, are not doing that. So about the worst thing you could do if you're pro-immigration is to be pro-open border. Countries have borders. Every country in the world has borders, and some have much more dire consequences for crossing them. It's crazy because you think that there would at least be some people on the left that would say, this is a good thing. You would think that there would be at least some people on the right that when a left president does something good, they would say the same thing. But these parties attack each other and the people inside of them if they don't side with everything going along with that narrative, no matter what it is. And I think that it's time that this country gets back to common sense. It's common sense that if you want to do the decent thing for people from other countries coming here to live decent lives, then you should make it easier for them, not harder. And open borders is not that. But either which case, anything that I brought up today, the Israeli issue, the immigration issue, none of those things are heavily being reported on. And I can't help but wonder if it's because Donald Trump is the one that's really behind those two things. And so, at the very least, we have another 4 years of nothing but scrutiny or nothing but hindrance in praising the man for the hard work that he's doing. Am I 100% pro Donald Trump? Not necessarily, but I don't not support the guy. And if he does something good, I'm going to praise that good thing. If he does something bad, I'm going to say that was a bad thing. But it's important to keep an open and honest mindset and not get thrown down this hallway of narrative between the right or the left. It's ridiculous and ignorant to be that way. And this immigration thing that he recently did in trying to get our country back to being a country in order to make it easier for people trying to come here and live good lives and have a chance at that, that's a good thing. And I'm going to say it's a good thing. What Israel's trying to do to Donald Trump right now, not a good thing. But in the meantime, stay safe, educated, make good decisions, which is up to and including keeping an honest, open mind. Stay safe.